Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on top left side as the yellow Soviets, we've got Slafter. Spawn as the US forces, we've got a foreign name, ZZ. Spawn on bottom right side as the magenta OKW player, we've got Witchcraft. And spawn as the red Wehrmacht player, Austere, we got TeddyMcFluff. We do have both for the Explorer Sector Doctrine, we do have the Luftwaffe Ground Forces and the Elite Troops Doctrine. Hopefully we see some G-43 Stormtroopers. He's also doing MG-42 skip, going straight for Grenadiers.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Soviet players going for Tier 1 skip, going just straight conscripts. That's pretty common. And for the US player, he's just going for a rifleman. That's pretty common. The OKW player is going for Volksgren, Sturmpioneer of course into Volksgrenadiers, and that's also pretty common. We do now have the reaction squad laying down some wire there. And now we do have a doctrine selected, Rifle Company. So may see some rear echelon flamethrowers.
Rifle squad ready for action. Lousy patch of dirt is ours.
Mission sector now captured on up.
Area is out.
Did he cancel something up there? I think he had canceled something up there. You may see a rifle. We do see a lieutenant now being employed in the field. First name Lou, last name Tenant.
Secure the vehicle. Location set. Begin conversion.
Volksgrenadiers and Sturmpioneers push away forward. Over here, we've got the Pioneers. Lay down a bit of wire there. MG-42. Nope, that's just Grenadiers inside the garrison. He has not gone for MG-42. Volksgrenadiers engaging their riflemen. Russian squad have not yet engaged. Volksgrenadiers looks like trying to head into that garrison. Nope. Volksgrenadiers do get behind that good heavy cover, and as well as the light cover. Down south, we got the Sturmpioneers. The rifle squad comes for a nice little flank. Now the Sturmpioneers can be hit by two squads, so the rifle squad should be able to win out. The rifle squad just standing fighting, getting some great damage there on the Sturmpioneer, while the other one's just charging. And Sturmpioneers get forced back pretty handily. The Russian squad just stalling out this engagement. Could be tasked more onto the VP to start getting it captured. We got a combat engineer with a flamethrower here.
Comrades, we have now installed a field hospital at headquarters.
Early field medics by the Soviet player, not bad. Incendiary grenade thrown by the Volks. Pioneers advancing. Pioneers getting ripped apart there. And looks like both those squads do go ahead and fall back.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Conscripts do get behind a bit of heavy cover there.
Our lines have been
We do have now the Grenadiers rotating around. Grenadiers push forward. Looks like Yellow's getting a little bit double teamed. We do have now the Rifle Squad and Lieutenant. Or no, we got the Flamethrower rear echelon push way forward. Does see a bit of fire there from the MG-34. Rifle Squad does get suppressed. And the Sturmpioneer is nice and close. Stops to capture that point. This Rifle Squad push way forward. Just needs to stick heavy cover there. Lieutenant and M2 gets a full wipe there. Nice little flank there. Flamethrower squad engaging. Incendiary grenade there onto the rear echelon. Lieutenant still has all 5 models going, which means he has his own Thompson going. Our squad behind some heavy cover there. He will slowly be displaced by the MG-34 and fires it up out of there. 10-second sprint for 15 munitions, and then a reduced move speed afterwards. Grenadiers may get wiped on out. Alliance sight blocker there. And the MG-34 will suppress down the lieutenant.
It's being overrun.
That was pretty lucky by Red, not losing any squads there. I think the Lieutenant had his Thompson being reloaded into that bit of engagement. Combat engineers need this. Combat engineers, and do now have some Fallschirmjägers being dropped on them. So players now select the auction. We got the standard guard motor coordination tactics. We got the advanced warfare tactics, which is a little bit of a rare doctrine, honestly. And we got conscript supports, which is also a relatively rare doctrine as well. 2 doctrines of PPSHs for conscripts.
Defensive smoke now available for armor. Combat infantry now have access to additional equipment and tactics. New units are ready to deploy.
Red now has access to most of his doctrinal abilities.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Our squad pushed forward, a little bit wounded. Thought I heard a landmine detonation. Yep, looks like the Fallschirmjägers find a landmine. Oh, is that another landmine there? Yep, we do have another landmine, a US landmine from the Rifleman Field defensive structures. Grenadiers taking a bit of damage. Reaction squad does fall back there. The Rifle squad should be able to win the fight, but we've got more Grenadiers pushing forward to make Rifle squad lose the fight. Conscripts gets on the garrison. There's just way too many Grenadiers for the Conscript squad to be effective here. He will stall his opponent. No Molotov. I think it's like a great time for a Molotov right there. Grenade has been thrown, a stun grenade. If he did not know what doctrine his opponent's gone for, he definitely does know now. Rough grenade fired. Gets a pretty good hit there. It says heavy cover, but it only looks like light cover there to me. That is a little bit of heavy cover. That's what caused that decorator. Fallschirmjägers push way forward. 2-2 gains some good volleys here. The conscripts are behind some good heavy cover. And now the conscript squad does fall back there. Drive squad goes for an anti-tank rifle grenade. Our squad does fall back there.
New anti-tank gun has arrived.
Conscript squad takes some damage there, and now got the right squad falling back as well. Does get the full wipe there.
We lost an infantry unit.
Do have a utility car here. So you can see here, M6 is the Treadbuster landmine from the utility car, while the M5 that was detonated there is the standard hits everything landmine. As far as those connecting utility car, he should be able to skip on out of there. 2-2 may have a bit of trouble taking it on. Does have the armor skirts, but does have your armor exposed. Got caught in the reload there. Lieutenant falls back. Lieutenant may get wiped on out there. Lieutenant does get wiped on out there. Dismounts there. I say remount and let it go down. Does lose the utility car there. And I thought I heard something explode as well back here. Pioneers do take a bit of damage. Our conscripts are just flowing the way forward. No weapon upgrades on any of these grenadiers. He has a decent amount of munitions. He could... Oh, got a light barrage there. Very nice. He could go for some G43s or for some LMGs. Fallschirmjägers push right forward. We got now conscripts being upgraded to 7-man squad, which means he has the tier 4 active. Or he could have got this researched. Volt's gonna get behind some heavy cover there, but he is getting hit by a full squad of riflemen. US has deployed out a mortar there and voids the M5 land or the M6 landmine. Grenadiers for 4. One has to upgrade G43s, but they're in open ground, but so are the riflemen. Flamethrower squad push forward, and the rifle squad should do some great work with Grenadiers, all opponents at 2-2 and possible splash. Looks like he received a anti-tank rifle grenade there from the other rifle squad there. He fires on it up, trying to get another anti-tank rifle grenade there. He has a cast, and connects. Double pack 40 there, so if he saw the double pack 40, he should probably still hold off in any sort of armor deployment. He does have a mage on the field. On the grenade, didn't get a whole lot of work done, just some decent work done. The US mortar is definitely an interesting call. Oh yeah, we still got the vehicle crew there. Vehicle crew may get wiped on out. It would be a minor loss if he does wipe it out. Yes, he does. US players probably going to save up some easy 8s. They do cost 140 fuel. T-3476 does get shot there. Got a vacant ammo for there. Where did those pack 40s go? They're way back over here. And I saw the sheer panzer corps being built by Magenta as well. MG34 want to get half burst there, does not suppress the conscripts, he needs full withdrawal there. Sheer Pan's quarters supply still being built. Splashes the conscript a little bit. Sheer Pan's quarters firing away, so hits the munitions cache or fuel cache as well. Conscript squad needs to fall back. They're pretty stacked up, so they're going to be very vulnerable to splash. They do fall back now. Flamethrower firing away. And now the irrational squad does fall back. Rifle squad's forward, so we got this tank tread buster landmine.
Wait, find me a medic.
Ocean Eagers still firing away. We got the major in the region in quote-unquote negative cover there. I don't know how it was in negative cover. And got the Easy 8 firing away, getting some hits there on the Sturm Pioneer. I kind of work for push way forward. Does take a bounce there. Roll, see the miss there. Gets a pen there. Over here we do have the conscript squad falling on back. Now we do have a Katusha deployed by Yellow. He does have T-3476. And he has actually selected the option. He's gone for conscript support tactics, so probably should have gone on KV-1 rather than T-3476, but T-3476 is much cheaper on KV-1. He can go for some PPSHs, but looks like all of his conscripts are upgraded with a 7-man squad. Up north, we do have something far away. There's a conscript hitting the Pioneers. Soviet landmine there. I wonder if that got spotted. Grenadiers push up north, got more Soviet landmines being built. Smoke rounds there. We do have the Easy 8 going across over here. A pretty rare spot to be on the part of the map, if anything. so it means it's great for flanking. Rolls and miss there. Kenworth is rotating around. This is going to get hit pretty soon. 110. Rock Squad's advancing. ECA gets a good shot there. In the center, we got T-476 and comm engineers engaging the Grenadiers. We do also have another landmine here, infantry U.S. landmine, general purpose landmine. Drone Pioneers push way forward, Fallschirmjägers as well. No G40 or FG42 upgrade in the sky. Easy air push way forward. Gets a miss there onto the Fallschirmjägers. Doesn't see the pen there from the Kenwerfer. Drone Pioneers push way forward. 50 cal in the region. Starting to hit some Volksgrenadiers. Looks like all those squads falling back. T-476 plenty health. Good dish barrage right there. Looks like it's largely missing this Pack 40. We've got the Pioneers sent to the map, getting barraged by the Lag. That Lag Zis gun. And Pioneers fall back with the conscripts. Kenwerfer's falling on back. Was that a rifle flare? Yep, a rifle flare probably fired out from this guy here. Could have been some great crush there. Panzerfaust firing. Double taps the Panzerfaust, so 2 pens is done for. Pack 4 is trying to pursue. D43 is getting some great damage there. Molotov thrown, splashing a little bit of the Grenadiers, and another one missed. Here, the MG34 firing away, hitting the conscript squad. Conscripts over here. Got a Soviet landmine and a US landmine, both general purpose. And now the US players are going to pull out a decent number of Scots. They're not fighting against any armor, so he's eyeing for Scots for indirect fire support. There's a decent amount of support with a few as well, so he may be just a little bit cautious trying to get out more Shermans. Landmine detonation there does not wipe out that Grenadier. Commandeers do get suppressed. And now do have some white phosphorus being... Nope, it's the Soviet artillery being brought on in. And they're on to the EZ-8. It looks like the MG34 may get wiped on out.
The capture point is being overrun.
Fallschirmjägers push way forward. Fallschirmjägers find themselves a Katyusha. Oh, that Soviet landmine was very useful there. Scott push way forward. And both those Fallschirmjägers fall back. Lag gets a very good hit there. Does fall back nice and early. Wehrmacht Austere Panzer IV now deployed on the field. The Oktober is going for his own Panzer IV as well. EZ should win in a 1v1 duel, but is slightly wounded. Gets a good pen there. And looks like the Sheer Panzer IV is taking some fire, quite a bit of it, but I think the Panzer IV will be deployed in time. Conscripts are on the way forward. They are quite wounded. That's a general purpose line mine. The Treadbuster mine is right there. Another US rifleman landmine there. I'm just having a feeling this Panzer IV is going to push forward and get its engine or treads broken. Katyusha rocket barrage raining on in. Hits the Pack 40 quite significantly. Focusing is straightforward, nothing in the region to wait. That landmine is spotted and blows it up the potion makers a little bit. Providing you realize that was a treadbuster mine that could explode the entire squad. It does not have a cap on how many units it can hit at a time. Anti-grav grenade fires. Good pen there. T-476 on the flank. Gets a good pen there as well. Easy 8 gets a pen. One more shot and the OKW Panzer IV is done for. The Austria Panzer IV is here at full health. Grenade thrown there. Good bundle grenade on a rifleman squad. Volkswagers find another landmine. Bounce, bounce. And it looks like the T-476 does go down. Scott takes a pen. Finds a landmine there. Another T-476 there. And the Panzer IV does go down. AT gun may get decrewed here. Does get a good pen there. And does get decrewed here by the hull mounted or coaxial.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Warf's rotating around. Bit of smoke from the Easy 8 wouldn't be that bad. And artillery rating on and Soviet artillery as well. And nice double kill there by the Sherman tank. But needs to fall back before he gets himself killed. Most of the Sheer Panzer Quarter has been paired on up. Rifle squad needs to fall back. Scott could use some repairs. You have to drop US mortar there. The 5th Scout does immediately suppress that Shroom Pioneer. Let's see. Feels like the players have not been maintaining good fuel control. Looks like both fuel points right now are currently neutral. The Wehrmacht player doesn't have Battle Phase 3 and he has only 66 fuel, so his fuel is abysmal, so is the OKW player's course. At this point in time, maybe a Jagdpanzer is in order. He has a good amount of anti-infantry in the form of Fallschirmjägers. So I'm thinking Jagdpanzer could be a good way to go. Some bit more effective versus the EZ8. And if they see a KV-1, they probably Jagdpanzer would definitely be the call. In other words, the Axis players are not in a great position. He does manage to steal a 50 cal. Double pen there, needs fire smoke. He does. And it does go down to Sheer Panzer quarters.
We just lost a medium tank.
Good pen there on the T-476. I have a feeling we're going to see Katusha Barrage there. Direct hit.
The enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun.
Thinking that out, does see some Sheer Panzer quarters fire and double the cannon for shot there, so one more shot's done for. And the Katusha finished off the Pack 40. Very nice. Scott's mate does take out the Shroom Pioneers. Another easy end build by the US player, I do agree.
Enemy forces are neutralizing.
We do have a Teller mine there. Molotov has been thrown. And it looks like the Commissioner still fund the Teller mine. He may want to go ahead and sweep that up. That's a high priority threat. Fisher falls on back there. Smoke runs somewhere. Japan's course took some hits, and with no Shroom Pioneers off in the field, no way to get repairs. US mortar firing away against the Sheer Panzer Corps. Fired off one more mortar. Don't think it'll score the kill. It didn't even score a hit. Our squad is now deployed on the field.
Command level capabilities ready for deployment.
Our squad's starting to fall back there. This one will win out that fight. Fallschirmjägers, good for cannibal officer on the T-476, and the Sherman tank does force back the Ken Woofers. I think he did lose the Fallschirmjäger down here. Yeah, because he did lose that squad. Another combat share in the build. He looks like a Silver player lost both his engineers. That Minesweeper squad may have went down somewhere around here.
Combat engineers are standing by.
German Panzer has gone down. Does not have a mechanized HQ on the field. Not looking good for the Axis players. They had just had no fuel this entire game. Got another teller mine here, which could be detonated. Scots pretty forward with the EZ-8. EZ-8 does take a bit of abuse. Or just fall back. They also have some smoke from the Scot. We may see Pensacola into Scots. Good shot there. Does not get a squad or retreat. Back forward, takes out the EZ-8. T-476 engaging, as well as the Katyusha. Does not decrew of the Katyusha Broad, but the T-476s should be able to decrew it. Is taking some good splash hits there. While takedown destroyed, we do have now a Ostwind. Why would you go for Ost when we are missing anti-armor? Answer 4 Stogs should have been the answer. T-476 takes some hits there. Does take out one T-476. Getting some good hits on the Zis guns. And it looks like the Axis players have surrendered. This is Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.